If you did not see the gates of heaven open, try some more. Thank you very much. Let's give the choir a big round of applause. Thank you. We have the family band here. And you can see Sis Tandi. You can see Sis Tandi garbed here. Truly representative. Let's give the family band a big round of applause. They know Sis Tandi well and have played with Sis Tandi. And I would that as we move on, we are going to request Utatu Roger Pambane and Lorraine Klaasen to be ready immediately after the family band, because thereafter we're going to have a tribute by the grandchildren, and then we are also going to have Lorraine present a very, very special dedication with the family band to Mam Thandi. Let's give the family band a big round of applause. Over to you, gentlemen.
Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to do this song as a tribute to Mam Thandi. Of this song, it's the last song I sang for her when she was in hospital, and I'll try and do, a Thandi honors.
The late Thandi Klaasen currently being remembered at her memorial service taking place in Germiston. Thandi Klaasen was a jazz maestro. She passed away on the 15th of Jan from cancer at age 86. We have heard from a choir singing there. Now we are listening to one of these singers singing a song that Thandi herself enjoyed, and a song that he sang to her in hospital. We will be hearing from Lorraine, who is Thandi's daughter, a little bit later. She will be delivering some sort of speech or remembrance as well. We will also be hearing from Thandi Klaasen's grandchildren. They will be delivering a special talk or statement released by the grandchildren as well. Let's take a listen in to some reactions coming through a little bit earlier.
Actually, they trace more back when I was an MEC for Sports, Arts and Culture. Most of these veterans I worked with, Omam Doli, Abigail, Sis Thandi, can go on, Sis Letambuli, when we were building what we called September month in Gauteng. They used to be such an inspiration, and so on. The key thing to me about them is how they used music to sustain our identity, to ensure that our history is contained, but in a more friendly and user manner. So they have been monumental. That's all I can say.
I remember her as a committed musician, a very funny person. I lived not far from her. It's like 5 minutes away from her. And she always made me laugh, because when I came back from the U.S., I had been there for 23 years, and I lectured at the City University of New York. So when I came back, I didn't have any friends, but I knew that Thandi was around. So when they introduced her to me, I was very happy. She made a great contribution to South African music, because there's a time when some of them, like Abigail Gupega, Naye, Thandi Klaasen, when you lived under the apartheid system and you are a musician, you couldn't pass at a certain time.
I played with her for many years.
Coming through there on Thandi Klaasen, the type of woman and musician she was, as we remember her life and legacy today. A little bit later, we will hear tributes from her daughter as well as her grandchildren. But let's go back live to Germiston now, where her memorial service is currently taking place. This is the family band that we are listening to.
Also other faces, people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They really say, hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They learn much more than I ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
That's Dimple Hague on piano and the Prince on trumpet. Let's give them another rousing. Sis Tandi is smiling right now, up there. Thank you very much. Tatu Pambane, please. Thank you very much, sir.
That is how the Honorable Thandi was going through all when days were dark. Lo mama ngumama omangalisayo. I thought maybe I can stand here, say things that andizazi, kodwa endizaziyo zokuba uThandi Klaasen wayemazi uThixo. What I'm going to miss about my mother, it is that big heart. Ebenayo yokwenza izinto. She start a thing. I feel ekugqibeleni. My mother gave me into namhlanje enzahamba ngayo yokuba methembe uJehova empilweni yakho yonke mntanam ngoba lo Thixo unguThixo omangalisayo uThixo ophendulayo kuzo zonke izinto zempilo yakho. My mother was a very strong woman. Akasazi isibhedlele umamami ephila. Akasazi isibhedlele umamami ngenxa yempilo benayo impilo evakalayo. My mother was very, very strong. She was living alone. Xa ndithi living alone, mama ebithi xa ufika endaweni yakhe apha hlala khona umvakatshele usela amanzi ngekopi wayibeka apha ngafuni khona, she'll call you back. Uyifumane phi le kopi? Uyifumane injani? You must wipe it. Uyibeke apha ayibeka khona ngendlela yakhona. That's how I miss my mother. My mother taught me to be a survivor. Today I'm a boy of many talents. Ngenxa kamama. And abaninzi, they'll be surprised. Wherever my mother was, I was always in the backyard. That is why beningazi abaninzi uba Thandi is having a son. To others it's a surprise. Umama, wherever she was going to places, umntana ebethetha ngayo was my younger sister. Umntanam. And my younger sister adopted umama wam. So there was this little friction. Yokuba kutheni ethi umama wam ngathi umama wethu. Even today, naxa ethetha uzathi umama wam. Alibala uba nam ndikhona. Kodwa that didn't put me offline. Bendisazi uba nam ndinayo indawo la mama. Nami ndinayo seat umama andibekele yona. And that thing made me very strong. Yazi ndisho nama interviews. Umama can be interviewed athethe zonke izinto ngempilo yakhe athi umntanam meaning my sister Lorraine. Kodwa lonto ayizange isi divide. Today we are together still. as brother and sister. Lonto yandijabulisa. Usandi hlonipa nam ndiyamhlonipa. And he gives zabantu azifani.